Hey, Michael, Corey.
What?
It's glow time!
I'm surprised you enjoy this much, Saxton, seeing as how you're afraid of the dark.
Glow's like having a night, so it's okay.
The following contest is a tag team steel cage match. It is for the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers first, from Orlando, Florida, Naomi.
It's a total mindset that Naomi incorporates every time she comes out here to compete. The glow, the energy, the excitement. This is how Naomi prepares to bring her best self.
To be fair, Cole, Naomi's entrance has the same effect on Byron Saxton that a laser pointer does on a cat. What, cat got your tongue, Saxton?
It's boss time!
From Boston, Massachusetts, Sasha Banks.
A Grand Slam champion in WWE, has won the Raw, Smackdown, and NXT women's titles, as well as the women's tag team titles.
How about the time she competed in the main event of WrestleMania against Bianca Belair?
Arguably the best competitor in the women's division in WWE.
It's Miss Money in the Bank.
From New York, she is one half of the Women's Tag Team Champions, Ian.
Remember, guys, the title's on the line here in this one.
And I don't remember the last time the champ was in this much jeopardy, Cole. Tonight might just be the night the title changes hands. You have to wonder if this is the last night she carries that title to the ring.
Well, she was once one of the sweetest. She's now one of the meanest.
From San Jose, California, she is one half of the Women's Tag Team Champions, Bayley.
You know, there was a time where Bayley was actually one of my favorites. Now she's arrogant. She even ignores me in the hallway.
Oh, Saxton, don't you dare question Bayley's confidence. Ding dong, hello, she's earned that confidence. I witnessed her first several days at FCW. This is not only a different competitor, but a completely different woman. She is the epitome of ambition, a true role model.
Corey, you think she can be great on commentary with you?
I have my doubts, but let's just have Bayley stick to the ring, where she's at her best. I mean, this table already has its role model.
Thank you.
The WWE Women's Tag Titles has dramatically changed the women's division, and it will continue to do so tonight. Long demanded by the WWE Universe and the competitors in the women's division, women's tag team titles are indeed here tonight. They're on the line.
We've seen alliances in the women's division forming for years, and it's culminating with these pairs facing off for the top prize in women's tag team competition.
Elbow drop to the knee.
That kick will stop you in your tracks.
Double leg drop.
Oh, that hurt to the spine.
Picking the spot. Hitting the elbow drop.
Ooh, leg snap.
Byron, what is important to remember in a steel cage match?
Simply, you are surrounded by a weapon. The cage can be your ally or your enemy. This is a situation where Hey, Michael, Corey.
What?
It's glow time!
I'm surprised you enjoy this much, Saxton, seeing as how you're afraid of the dark.
Glow's like having a nightlight, so it's okay.
The following contest is a tag team steel cage match. It is for the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers first, from Orlando, Florida, Naomi.
One of the most athletic superstars in the history of WWE.
A former pro basketball cheerleader, professional dancer, Naomi can do it all from bell to bell.
And one of the most fun and exciting entrances in all of WWE.
It's boss time.
The standard, the blueprint, one of the most accomplished competitors in the women's division, period.
From Boston, Massachusetts, Sasha Banks.
Stephanie McMahon brought Charlotte, Becky Lynch, and Sasha Banks to WWE, and those three women changed the course of history as we know it today. Yeah, Sasha Banks has been a trailblazer. She has been at the forefront of that change. In fact, Sasha's career-long motto, be so good, they can't ignore you. Understand what your issues are with Sasha Banks. She's one of the all-time greats.
You ever talk to her? She's intolerable.
Or he's just jealous. He wishes he had half the bling that Sasha has. It's Miss Money in the Bank.
From New York, she is one half of the Women's Tag Team Champions,
Of course, the title is on the line in this one, guys.
And don't be surprised if history is made here tonight. I know the champ has looked good as of late, but I'd say the opposition has looked just as good, if not better. She's been a great champion thus far, but she is facing tough competition tonight.
Well, she was once one of the sweetest. She's now one of the meanest.
From San Jose, California, she is one half of the Women's Tag Team Champions,
Hey, despite what you think about Bayley, there's no denying what she's accomplished. The first Grand Slam champion in the women's division.
Yeah, there's also no denying that Bayley has no problem stepping on anyone along the way.
It's because Bayley thanks herself for all of her accomplishments, and you can't argue with the results. Bayley knows how to win.
Grown tired of being an underdog. She's tired of being overlooked.
Has toppled every foe that stood in her way.
The WWE Women's Tag titles are up for grabs here tonight. This is sure to be a momentous match. I had a chance to speak with the Women's Tag Team champs earlier, and they seemed confident going into this match.
Of course they're confident, Saxton. You don't become a champion.
Hey, Michael, Corey.
What?
It's glow time!
I'm surprised you enjoy this much, Saxton, seeing as how you're afraid of the dark.
Glow's like having a nightlight, so it's okay.
The following contest is a tag team extreme rules match. It is for the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers first, from Orlando, Florida, Naomi.
Is a two-time Smackdown Women's Champion and one of the best all-around athletes in the entire WWE Universe.
But she continues to back everything she's done in the past up with substance here in WWE.
Guess what?
What?
It's Boss
say that, Michael.
From Boston, Massachusetts, Sasha Banks.
Sasha is no longer shy about stealing the spotlight.
Well, Sasha's been a top star for quite some time, but the change in attitude earned her Smackdown Women's Championship, her WrestleMania main event. Despite what I say about her attitude, the boss gets it done in the ring. Arguably the best competitor in the women's division in WWE.
It's Miss Money in the Bank.
From New York, she is one half of the Women's Tag Team Champions,
Corey, what do you think of the chances here tonight?
I love them. I'm not like everybody else, Cole. It seems like everybody's ready to write the champ's demise, but not me.
You can see here the confidence of a true champion.
Well, she was once one of the sweetest. She's now one of the meanest.
From San Jose, California, she is one half of the Women's Tag Team Champions, Bayley.
You know, there was a time where Bayley was actually one of my favorites. Now she's arrogant. She even ignores me in the hallway.
Oh, Saxton, don't you dare question Bayley's confidence. Ding dong, hello, she's earned that confidence. I witnessed her first several days at FCW. This is not only a different competitor, but a completely different woman. She is the epitome of ambition, a true role model.
Grown tired of being an underdog. She's tired of being overlooked.
Has toppled every foe that stood in her way.
The WWE Women's Tag titles have quickly risen to prominence. The Women's Tag Team titles have become the focus of many superstars in the women's division.
We've seen some unlikely teams pair up just for a shot at these tag titles. That's what it means to many of the women's roster.
Oh, a flurry of strikes. And now she's looking to go top rope. Oh, right to the kidneys. From way up top, a double axe handle. Moves outside. What's the plan here?
And she's pulled out a steel chair. That could be an equal for inside the ring.
That's a sound strategy for going into the pin attempt. Kick out, and you can see the frustration starting to build.
She's still in this one.
Knee drop right on target. Oh, and she had Naomi's number.
The boss averts the attack.
Oh, just turn that around.
Sequence of reversals on the top.
You gotta be kidding me.
Just crashes crashing down with high impact.
A helpless Bayley here. Rolling neck snap. Jawbreaker. Call it death. The champ getting put on the back foot here. From a seated position to a vertical base. Hooks the arm. Quite an effective counter. Banks on the verge here. Pow, what a shot. Oh, what a clothesline.
Hey, Byron, just like you.
Straight jacket neck breaker.
And into the count. 2. She just kicks out.
Just the slightest bit of hesitation in the cover could have been all the difference.
And there's the save. Naomi put a stop to that.
Oh, my Lord.
Stuffing the chair between the top and middle row.
Slam. Watch her set up in the corner. As the challenger pinned. Is this it? Running clothesline. The champion into the cover. Vicious, aggressive attacks.
She is showing us something special here tonight.
Trying to chop her down with a low kick.
Fishing for something beneath the ring.
Kick to the stomach.
She's clutching a bat. Look, is there a sporting goods store over there?
Oh, man.
Any one of these attacks could cause irreparable damage, but I don't think you can come back from this many.
And it's reverse pain for that mistake. No counter as she takes this fight to the floor. Good night. The challenger is not in a great place.
Showing a lot of fortitude in this Extreme Rules match for sure, but not sure how much more tenable it could be.
Oh, right to the kidneys.
Golly.
Oh, my God. Look at Sasha Banks. Just like Byron in his job. Bankrupt. Naomi had it turned.
Gonna see a new champ. And up the turnbuckles we go. Splash. Whipped into the table. An elusive Bayley there.
Nice Japanese arm drag. Stomping down.
Saw it coming and got out of there.
Oh, hard impact in the corner.
She's dazed on the top turnbuckle.
The wheels are turning. From the top.
To retain the title.
Oh, kick finds it.
Kick out after one from the challenger.
Still in it.
What a gutsy performance.
And there's the reversal from Sasha Banks. And this one might be headed ringside. The champ looking out of sorts.
Yeah, the physical price of the Extreme Rules stipulation is really starting to show now.
She heads into the ring.
High knee right between the shoulders.
Great awareness as she proves to be too quick.
Taking this one back to the ring now. She turns it right around with a counter.
Reversal after reversal. These two are ready for each other.
Broken in half. There comes the ball.
Trying to chop her down with a low kick.
They got it, and they're the new tag team champions.
Extreme Rules is not for the faint of heart, as you can see in these highlights.
Here are your winners and the new WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, Sasha Banks and Naomi.
A brutal loss for our now former champion.
Safe to say things did not go to plan here tonight.
Yeah, no one ever plans on losing their title.
The following contest is a Falls Count Anywhere match and is for the WWE Universal Championship.
All right, I love this guy.
Remember, guys, the title is on the line here in this one.
And I don't remember the last time the champ was in this much jeopardy, Cole. Tonight might just be the night the title changes hands.
He has poured blood, sweat, and tears into obtaining this title opportunity. Now, he needs to close the deal and become champion.
The Scottish Warrior is ready for battle.
Brandishing the King's blade. This is a man who fought his way all the way to the top of WWE.
This man is a real force, Drew McIntyre. His first time in WWE, in his words, was a failure.
Yeah, but Drew McIntyre left WWE, he proved himself, and then returned to become a champion and a main event level talent here in WWE. The look of confidence on the face of Drew McIntyre says it all. He's about to do what he loves to do most, and that's get in a fight.
Introducing the challenger from Italy, weighing in at 242 pounds, Marie O. And introducing the champion from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 254 pounds. He is the WWE Universal Champion, Drew McIntyre.
Winning the Universal title makes you the guy in WWE.
The looks on these superstars' faces says it all. This is going to be one heck of a fight.
No one came here to lose, but there can only be one Universal Champion in the end.
Better settle in, fellas. I have a feeling this could be a grueling match.
He got whipped into that corner. McIntyre reverses and looks to capitalize.
Ooh, kick right to the gut.
Bad predicament right here.
Lands face first.
Counters. This could be an opportunity. He's got him scouted.
Back in the arm, crossface submission is applied.
I have no idea.
Trying to fight the crossface.
Right hand breaks the hold. Draped across the top rope.
Clubbing forearm.
Has the wrist trapped. And now a series of stomps and kicks.
To the leg.
Now this is the kind of match where you can really push the bounds of damage you can inflict. I'm not saying that a no disqualification match should mean carte blanche to do whatever you want to someone, but it does provide an opening to be creative in your offense. So be creative.
Stomping away. Side coming. Oh, look at this. What a headbutt. Huge toss. The challenger eating up some damage.
He's getting up, but there's danger in front of him. From the top.
Down. Uh-oh. Future shot DDT. Cover. 2 count. New count. No. Just kicks out.
He can't let that discourage him. He's got to keep on the offensive.
The countdown is on, gentlemen.
McIntyre, sight set.
Double underhook.
Future shot. Here's a pin for the title. The champ just beats the 3 count.
Close call. That was almost lights out. Based on what we just saw, I think this match is far from over.
Who knows what that kick out cost? The champ might be running on fumes.
And the question runs in the mind, how am I going to be able to end this? Insulting. Solid connection.
Great presence of mind by McIntyre.
Scoop slam. Wait, nope. Wow. Outrageous strength on display.
Bad landing. McIntyre setting up.
Another one bites the dust to the champ.
2. A kick out.
Simply refusing to let this opportunity slip away.
And who knows if there'll be another shot, yet you can't give up now.
And now McIntyre is at a loss as his mind races to rethink his attack. McIntyre gets met with a response.
After what we've seen so far, you cannot question the lengths these superstars are willing to go.
The limits of physical exhaustion are being surpassed at this point. Clubbing blow.
The champ has his one hand now. Shoulders down. 2.
He's still alive.
This puts the pressure back on the champion.
Can the champion respond? on with their back against the wall.
And where McIntyre goes from here is unknown. Drew's accustomed to putting out so many men with that maneuver.
I can see up to the rafters, and there's not a single person sitting down.
What an environment this is. All eyes are glued on this battle.
Stop in the leg.
Specifically targeting the leg.
That dodge combines Drew time.
The challenger being outclassed here.
Yeah, he's got to dig deep and find another win if he wants to stay in this.
That'll do some serious damage. Oh, McIntyre holding him at bay.
Scoop slam. Wait, nope. Wow. Outrageous strength on display. Crashing down with a vertical suplex.
He's heading up top.
Thinking big. Soaring. Picture perfect leg drop from the top.
Is it enough? The cover. What an air fall.
I am shaking my head in disbelief over how he managed to get the shoulder up.
Whatever's playing here can't be good. Ooh, going over the top, all the way to the floor. Slides back into the ring, and back in the ring we go.
Drew fending him off. Kick to the gut. Arms hooked. Future shot. DDT. 2, 3. And the champ retains.
Now let's take a look back at these guys in action.
Here is your winner, and still the WWE Universal Champion, Drew McIntyre.
It's all over, and McIntyre stands victorious.
Drew McIntyre's return to dominance continues with that big win.